It was Penguins Rangers, one of those series that they had with Lundqvist in goal, right? In fact, it was the first cup run. It was the first cup run under Sully, I should say. And after the game, I need Lundqvist. I need him. And there's a scrum, and there's a bunch of hockey equipment about a foot or two in front of him. So I can't reach my tape recorder all the way to get him from there. It's too far away. So at the last second, I leap over the equipment and stand in front of him. And I guess I blocked somebody from Canada, their camera, and the guy who works for them. And now I forget his name, but he's prominent in Canada. I honestly forget his name. He starts yelling at me. And I said, what, you think you're the only one who has to do a job here? You guys, you can't move over a little bit? Next thing I know, listen to this. I walk over to another scrum. I feel a whack right on my butt.
Gave you like a stick, a low stick.
A microphone to my ass is what he gave me. Like a hard slap. So we get back.
Did you get down into
you should have knuckled
up.
Let's
go. You want to go? Let's go now, eh? Let's go now.
Ron, let me tell you. If I came over and hit you as hard as he hit me, you would want to fight me. So we get back to the main room over at PPG Paints where all the media is, right? All the desks and tables. And I confront this guy. I said, you ever do that again? And I said, I don't remember what I said after that. I said,
you want to go? Let's go now.
And we start yelling at each other. People witnessed us yelling at each other. I mean, it was unbelievable because he thought he had rights on Lundqvist. And that, honestly, over the years, when it comes to TV people and writers, it has felt like that over the years, that they think they have rights to these people. So do I. I'm just an ink-stained wretch, or at least I used to be before Ron made me famous. But I have as much right to talk to the guy as you, Mr. TV man.
I've been involved. You try to be cooperative. Like, if
of course.
If a TV guy can you just move an inch or so? Okay.
Yes, of course.
I try to help him out so he can get his camera in there. But, they'll swing it around, and they don't care what they hit.
Right. Smizek has gotten into a few. In Toronto, I remember him in the Maple Leafs locker room was very, very displeased with a cameraman in front of him, and it didn't go well, Ron, I can tell you that.
Well, I told the story off the air. We were at a Pitt basketball game at the old field house, and we sat right at midcourt, perfect seats in the day. Now, you're barely lucky to get in the building, right? And there was an ESPN cameraman on a stool, like right in front of us. And, literally blocked our view, And Smizek politely, hey, can you move a little bit? Can you move? And the guy basically turned around and said, I'm not moving or something. So now there's action, and we could tell that the guy's camera was on. He was actually on the air. And Smizek had on this yellow, what's legal pad, and he sticks it right in front of the TV, and they have to switch off of it. And the guy gave him a dirty look, but I think he moved.
Yeah.
I think he moved.
Roundtree's on the line?
Yes, he is.
Josh Roundtree, apparently in an altercation today over at the Steeler facility with an NFL Network cameraman. Josh, I'm simply going to give you the floor. Mark Cabali alerted us to this, so don't blame us. This has become a story. You've become a story. What happened?
Well, we've always been told to never become part of the story, right? So unfortunately, I guess I am today. But no, listen, like you guys know how scrums work, right? Like you pack in, there's very tight quarters, very tight spaces, and I had my ground set. I had my phone out to record. I had my recorder set up. We were good to go. We were asked by Steelers PR if we could maybe take a step over to the right to allow room for Devin Bush to get to his locker while we waited for Mitch Trubisky's press conference. And that's when I believe an NFL Network cameraman decided to give me a pretty swift elbow and a little shove. And he also took a shot at us as an entity, guys. He said that what do you say? He said, what do you need that camera for, or what do you need that phone for? Your radio, you just need a microphone. What are you doing here? And I was like, all right, well, that's strike two. So I snapped back and made a comment, told him to calm down. He'd be fine. We have plenty of room. And yeah, then it got tweeted out. Kabali, you know he's going to tweet it out.
Oh,
so
he's a disturber.
He is.
He is a disturber, that Kabali.
Now, have you seen
Yeah,
the
and
guy
he's
since?
not happy with me either because I tweeted a photo of him out on a golf cart at training camp.
Oh,
It
I
got
remember
picked
that.
up by the
Oh,
magazine
that's
show.
where this was born. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so-
so there's some resentment there, I think.